Pattern Paper Playground. I'm Evie.
And I'm Katty.
Well, you've been here before,
yes.
If you're new to our channel.
Welcome.
Alright, so we just posted our mood board for the month of July. We're really liking the corals, the navies. It had mint in it and like a cream off-white color. So it's really, really fun, and we are excited to see what you come up with using these colors all together.
Yes, the beautiful mood board. So for this month, our challenge is going to be a shape challenge. So basically, pick a shape and just use it repeatedly on a layout.
But that it's like shape dominant. So like if you do, we were thinking like she's a hexagon punch or something, like, you know, make that be like your ephemera on the page.
Yeah, like make it you know, so that you can tell that you're using that specific shape. You know, so if you want to use hearts, if you want to use circles, if you want to use hexagons, stars, whatever you guys want to use. So that's just our challenge for the month.
Yeah, awesome. So we also thought we'd take some time, and we've been asking like you to ask us questions, and that we'll answer them on these videos. So we had a few that we answered from two I think that we answered last month. So now we have a few for this month.
Yes, and we're going to be answering them. We were supposed to answer them at the expo, but as you guys saw, I couldn't go. Evie went and had a great time, but I couldn't go. So we didn't do our little planned vlogging, so, you know.
We didn't improvise. I mean, I made the best of it. If you saw it, I'll leave it linked down below for the expo, but it was fun. I spent too much money.
It's okay.
That's bad.
All right, so let's get started. So we're gonna answer, from Crafty Maria. Crafty Maria, she asked, how long have you guys been scrapbooking? We answered that last time. So, you know, you guys can refer back to last month's video. So when do you find time to scrapbook?
Usually for me, it's at night after work. I work long days and I get out at 7. I'm really late. So I do a lot of it at night, which is why if you in my room, if you see my craft room tour, I have 2 studio lights. So I literally will always have them like pointed down on my desk in order to film at night. But I also work half a days on Fridays, so if I do a bulk of it, it'll usually be like Friday afternoon. So I film multiple layouts in one sitting, and then I have like all week to kind of edit and then post for you throughout the week. But I'm not actually scrapping like every day.
Yeah, same here. I scrap after work. Now it's maybe I have a little bit more time because my kids are not in school, but usually when they are in school, by the time I pick them up from their, you know, karate and all that, like I get home around 7:30. So just, I mean, once I get them settled and all that, then
dinner, homework,
you know, gotta feed the kids. So yeah, once I do that and everything is settled, I'll try to sit down for an hour or two and get something done. Sometimes on Sunday's my only day off, so sometimes on Sunday I'll try to do something, but you know, I just like Evie, I have to do, you know, my layouts and then plan them and then schedule them for them to be posted whenever they're posted. So that is that. Now she also asks, how did you girls get on design teams?
Design teams are different for each one. I usually am aware of them on my Instagram feed or maybe Facebook feed. Different companies or websites or kits will let you know that there's a design team call. And everyone is different, but most of the time they do just want like a small like bio. They want like your links to your blog and your channel and like your Instagram feed and galleries. They always want to know a gallery. Do you ever get that too? They always want to have you out. So if you don't have your work posted on a gallery, definitely look at scrapbook.com. I do one on a cherry on top as well, where you're able just to post your projects. I think Studio Calico does it too.
I'm not sure. I do a cherry on top and scrapbook.com.
Yeah.
But even Pinterest is like a good gallery.
And they want your links, and then they usually will want projects you've done. So they always ask for like your best projects to see your style. So you're just kind of adhering pictures to your email to them, and it's an email. And there's usually a deadline, and then they'll let you know. They tell you like a date where if you don't receive an email, then you know you didn't make the design team.
Exactly. If you don't hear back. They usually do reply, you know, just to say, I'm sorry, you know. I mean, I've gotten rejected.
Yeah. I've gotten plenty of rejected.
Yeah. It happens. I mean, you know, you can't get on every team. And
your style's not for every company.
Exactly. So, you know, it's not something to take serious or personal, you know. It happens to all of us. We've gotten rejected a bunch of times.
Plenty.
It's okay.
Plenty.
You know, maybe it's just not the right timing or whatever. But as far as like actually how do you get on, really it depends on what the company's looking for. You know, they might be looking for your style. Remember, tons of people apply. So even if your style is very close to what they're looking for, or it is what they're looking for, they have a ton of options. So it's, you know, it's kind of
Yeah, you really don't know, but that's just how you apply. So
Yeah.
you usually find out about them. They'll give you a list of things to do. You do them, and you cross your fingers.
Yeah, and that's it. And
that's
if
it.
you don't get in, oh well. You know,
Yeah.
next time. There's always, 6 months from now or a year from now, you can try it again. So
Yeah.
that's the way we look at it.
Yeah, and I mean, I'm not mad. I'm still doing what I'm doing with or without a design team. It's just fun to be on one because I think
Exactly.
you either have more inspiration or more people see your work. So that's why I kind of like it. It's just to get the traffic.
Yeah, exactly. And it's fun to be a part of a team But yeah, definitely that's just how we do it. So, all right. So then let's see. Tiffany H. She asks about embellishments. She says, I get the paper layers and design down, but have a hard time adding embellishments after that. I do find it easier to work with kits, but I don't always like embellishments for my type of scrapping. How do y'all figure out what to use? Well,
I usually just go with the color scheme first. We were probably answering this during scrapping together. A color scheme, like if I'm doing like a pink and blue layout, I'm pulling pinks and blues in my embellishments. I'm not pulling, orange things that I know probably won't really look well. So that's really where I start, is maybe like a color.
yeah, I think that's a good starting off point. If you're working with like a specific, maybe not a kit, but a collection, like if you're using certain papers, the ephemera pack will usually go
perfectly.
So that's kind of a,
I forgot that one.
yeah. But I mean, if you're not, I have worked tons of times without collections, like not in collections. I just pull stuff from my stash, and like Evie said, you just kind of go with the colors, or maybe embellishments that are relevant. Like maybe you have wood veneers that say, I don't know, love, and you're scrapbooking about love, or like
pull
that
all your
type
heart
of thing.
things.
Yeah, pull out hearts, pull out, whatever. If you're doing a child layout, maybe pull out some more childish embellishment, or just kind of pick embellishments to go with your theme. And then I always just pick a bunch of things, and then once I'm creating my layout, I use some of them I don't use, but I just like to have a few options, not too many because you don't want to get overwhelmed, but just pick out a few embellishment packs that will coordinate, whether it be color or the style, or the relevance to your topic, and then to your photo. So that's how it is, and then that's how we do, and then just go from there. And you're not going to use everything you pull out, so don't feel bad or think you're doing it wrong because you pulled out 17 things and you don't use any of them. It happens.
And just put them on your desk and mush them
Put
over.
them to the side. And then you know what? One good tip I think for using embellishments is if you want to use something, put it out on your desk. And
if
keep
you
it
see
there.
it, you'll use it.
If you see it there, you're going to use it. If you put it away in a drawer, it's not going to get used.
You forget about it.
Yes, you will.
You forget about
things all the
time.
All the time, guys.
Don't keep your stash too big.
All right. So let's see. Let's answer one more question. Let's see.
Well, what is it? What was it when, what was your favorite?
Yeah, what is your favorite type of embellishment from Caitlin? What do you think?
I love the thickers, like phrase stickers, like when a collection has like the pack that's always like best ever and I love you and hello, like that. I'll always buy that from a collection no matter what, because it's an easy title. I think that's why I go to it a whole lot. It's very easy title, so I love the phrase stickers all the time.
I do love phrase stickers, especially the foam ones.
Yeah,
like the foam words,
the dimensional ones.
Yeah, and then you can kind of mold them,
put them in a circle.
I love those. But for me, honestly, from a collection, something I will always buy is the ephemera pack. I will.
Yeah.
Unless it's like I see that it's really not my style. But I mean, if I like a collection, the first thing I'm going to look for is the ephemera pack. Ephemera, yes, because you can use it
multiples.
Yes.
By 2.
So yeah, the ephemera I like because you can either use it flat, you can pop them up, you can cut them
pieces.
up, you can layer them. Yeah.
I buy the ephemera all the time. Ephemera all the time from a collection, and the phrase stickers.
Yeah, and then ephemera usually, unless it's very themey, you can usually use it with other papers. Like, you don't have to use it with that collection. You can use it with other papers.
Then you can scrap your stash with the rest of them.
Yeah, so that's that.
I think that's a good one.
I think we had one more question, which I think we can answer.
We got more for the next one.
Oh, okay. All right.
We have to keep them coming back.
She's right.
Bye, guys!
Bye! See you next time!